Devaraj to deliver the graduation day address.
அனைவருக்கும் எனது அன்பான வணக்கங்கள். Respected Chairman Jayachandran, Mrs. Jayachandran, family members, guest of honor Rajendran, Honorable Member of Parliament Venkatesh Babu, my colleagues Shekhar, Ramanathan, and I think I remember a few of them, and guests, I think the future of India, young graduates. First of all, I'm extremely happy to come to this college for a particular reason. Somehow I got a lot of connections with Pachepas College. I do not know whether I was involved in selection of principals or some problems are there. I think as a vice chancellor, as a syndicate member, I have to do many things. Now I came to know through my friend Dr. Kandaswamy that Dr. Jayachandran is the trustee. I think probably is the managing trustee, probably is the chairman for the trust. I think I'm very happy he has to do a lot of things in that college, probably with the help of all the trustees, other trustees. He has to bring back the glory of this college. I think this is the responsibility I want to tell to Dr. Jayachandran. Mr. Jayachandran, that's a very, very important task. He has to keep it in mind. I think Pachepas College is very well known. I think he has got the experience of running that college. I think that's the reason I think probably he got into the education. I feel that I think he has to do a lot of things. Absolutely uncompromising pursuit of excellence in higher education is my philosophy. What is excellence? You cannot define. It's very difficult to define what is excellence. What is excellence for you? It may not be an excellence for me. It's only a perception. What is perception? What you think right is a perception. So we have to, every day is a new day. I think that's how the Western countries are progressing very well. I think I had an opportunity to interact with our present Prime Minister, Mr. Modi ji. He called me 6 months back to Ahmedabad. He constructed a beautiful Gandhi ashramam where you can accommodate 10,000 people. He called all the academicians from Gujarat and somehow he invited me to preside over that function. I was so happy when I went there. I was very, very proud to say this. He is like a student. He was listening to me. He asked what are all the negative points of Gujarat? Don't tell me the positive points of Gujarat. Tell me the negative points of Gujarat. Then I told him these are all the deficiencies. I gave him my mind. What is there? The Gujarat is not vibrant as you think in education. Tamil Nadu is vibrant. Our Honorable Amma is doing very well. I think the credit should go to the great leader, Dr. M.G. Ramachandran. I think he's the one who had the vision for this state. I think you know the gross enrollment ratio of Tamil Nadu. This is the topmost. I think we have crossed 38%. So it's a very commendable thing. It's all because of the leaders like Dr. M.G. Ramachandran, the former Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. I think leadership quality is very, very, very important. Unless you have the mindset of the leader, you cannot transform the institutes. I think that's what I asked Jayachandran to have a vision for this institute, not only for this institute. He is holding the responsibility of the trustee of Pachepas College. Pachepas College is known for its fame. I think everyone, wherever you go, people will recognize Pachepas College. That's the reason I told him, as a leader, you can bring changes. I think Modi ji, lot of respect for the teachers. He told me, parents can give birth, but teachers can give life to the students. So he's got so much importance for the teachers. So teacher is a permanent student. According to me, teacher is a permanent student. He has to update his knowledge. I don't believe in giving a curriculum. Wherever I go, people say you should have a curriculum, you should have a syllabi and all those things. All those things are not needed if you have a good teacher. If you make a good appointment, a good teacher, if you appoint, the department or the university need not bother for the 30 years. If you make one mistake of appointing a wrong teacher, then that institute will suffer for 30 generations. So when appointing teachers, you have to be very, very, very careful. You should select innate teachers. If you don't select the innate teachers, then I think it's going to be a total failure. Again, I want to tell you, when I shared the dice with the former Chief Minister of Gujarat in Ahmedabad, at the stage, his guru, his spiritual guru, Oza, he gave an excellent statement. Two people are respected in this country. The first is the soldier. The soldier is having arms in his hands. And the second one is a teacher who is going to have the books in his hands. So these are all the two peoples. They can transform the country. they can do, they are well respected. These are all the two people, they can do many good things. So that's how he has given a lot of importance to the teachers, and probably in the 100 days program, he wanted to give, I think, probably the best, I think, for the education. I think that was his intentions. I think students, you've got a lot of good future. I think you should understand, with this degree, you cannot get a job. Don't think that, don't believe in these placement cells. These are all wrong informations. To get a placement cell, what the industry is, probably you need not have this degree. Just with +2, with the computer knowledge, you can get that kind of jobs. But don't aim for those jobs. This is a license for you to enter into the academic world. Now, I think the college, JNN college, through Anna University, they have given you the license to get into the knowledge world. Now only you are entering into the knowledge world. You have to go long way. I think so far, you are under the custody of your parents and the teachers. Now you got the wings in the form of degree. The degree is a form of wing. Now we have to fly. Now you cannot walk. You have to fly now. So how far you are going to fly is up to you. Sky is the limit. So try to have a big ambitions. You have to dream bigger things. You have to achieve many good things. If you don't do those things, you will not be respected. Don't be one among the students. You should be one of the students. If you have that kind of attitude, you can come up in life. I can share my own life. I think I am from Ooty. I am from a small village. I can't speak Tamil. I can't speak English. So I've gone up to Delhi. The Tamilian can occupy the chair in Delhi, which is a right kind of, I think I'll say it's all because of my hard work. I think sustenance. I think you have to understand this. I think two things you have to keep it in mind. One is the knowledge corridors. I think this JNN college is a knowledge corridor. Wherever you go, you get knowledge. But you should understand, you should have sustainable development. What's the meaning of sustainable development? You should have endurance. You should have perseverance. You should have motivation to reach the highest levels. And I think yesterday I read a book, an interview given by Dr. N. Mogalingam, Archelvar N. Mogalingam. Yes, exactly said. You should do what is assigned to you. If you do that, you can come up in life. As a student, you have to read. As a teacher, you have to teach. As an administrator, you have to administer. You have to do the job meticulously. I think opportunity will come to you. That is the opportunity I got it. I've done my job as a syndicate member, as a selection committee member, as a teacher, as everything. I have to do my job. I should not expect for anything. But if you qualify yourself, definitely someone will recognize you. Definitely this country will recognize you. Don't always have a dream to go abroad. I spent almost 9 years in US. But I feel India is the great country. It's a diverse country. Still I think we have American science. I feel, I always tell this to my students. I think you have to be very, very, very proud that American science is run by Indian brains. I think wherever I go, I could see my students. All my 45 students who got a PhD from me, they are settled in US and they are publishing in JBC and Science and Nature. I'm so proud of them. But what I wanted is, I wanted to bring them back. I want to give the right kind of ambience. Now I am sitting in a position where I can plan myself. I can give something to this country. Now vision. Now I'm no more a teacher. I'm an administrator. I'm an academic administrator. I have to disperse 50,000 crores. That is the limit. That is our budget. 50,000 crores. So I want to use it in a very useful way. I want to give vision to this country. I think my job, I think I've taken over 1 year back. I should make a mark. Now I changed the idea of getting into BA, BSS. I'm very proud to say this here. Not many students are joining this engineering colleges now. Lot of students wanted to join the arts college now. I think the perception has been changed. I think we have to change the perception. I feel as an engineer, you have not done the job. That's the reason the thing is coming down. People are not joining BA, BTech. What is the reason for that? They have not got the real skill. An engineer should know the skill. If the skill is not there, he is no more an engineer. I'm very sorry to say here it's an engineering college, but I'm very sorry to say I can easily get a BA, BTech or anyone, a graduate for 150 rupees. Can you get a plumber? Can you get an electrician for 150 rupees? No, there's no chance. No way you can get that. So you should know the skills. You should qualify for the degree. If you don't qualify, they will not respect you. So skills are very, very important. So unless you have the skill, I think British system, they wanted the clerks. So they've introduced this BA, BSS. Why should you do that BA, BSS? What is that you're going to get out of BA, BSS? Nothing. You can be a clerk. At the maximum you can be a clerk. So I want to get away from this allogenic transplants of British system. So we have introduced a new degree known as Bachelor of Vocational Studies. I've identified 200 colleges. We are giving 2 crores to each college. Our budget is almost 400 to 600 crores for vocational studies. Now we are looking for vocational studies, 10 plus 2 plus 3. Those who have completed 10 plus 2, they can come to the college, they can get a degree, they can get a diploma in the first year, they can get an advanced diploma in the second year, and the third year they can get a degree. So they can go at any time, they can come back at any time. So this is how the Gujarat model system. I think in Gujarat if you go, they are so vibrant. Financially they are very forward. The reason is they know the skill, how to work, how to get money. But they are reaching Lakshmi straight away. But my concept is little different. You have to reach Lakshmi through Saraswati. So that is you have to have a degree. Unless you have a degree, you cannot reach the Lakshmi. So to reach Lakshmi, you should have a very good Saraswati. You should have a very good education. So these are all the two things I want to emphasize. You should have a skill-based, whatever in engineering, you're an electric engineer or maybe a mechanical engineer, you should know the soft skills. You should know what is the skill you have with you. I think Prime Minister, the previous Prime Minister, has changed the scenario. His leadership, I think you have to be appreciated. He is the one who gave the freedom for competition. I think you may be knowing up to 1990, Indian roads are filled with ambassador cars. And you know the engines are imported from England. All the cars are only ambassadors. But that Prime Minister, I think probably I have to give him all the credits to Dr. Manmohan Singh, who changed the idea. I think he gave the competence. He started freedom to start any kind of automobile industries. Now I can see a lot of Lamborghinis, lot of Jaguars, so many cars are on the roads. It's because of the mindset of the leader. So similarly now our present Prime Minister is so good. I think probably he will change, he will transform the country. I think our Chief Minister is very friendly with our Prime Minister. Probably Tamil Nadu is one of the leading states in higher education. Probably get all the benefits from the central government and probably one of the frontiers. This is the message I want to tell you. Students, be good in your subject. Whatever things, you get a degree in BTech or BE, whatever may be the subject, you are being interviewed to know your fundamental understandings. If you don't understand the fundamental understandings, definitely nobody is going to recognize you. This degree has no value. I told you, now they have given the wings. Now how far you are going to fly, it's up to you. So focus your ideas. I'm very, very happy I've come to this college. I think the first graduation ceremony was given by the great leader, Dr. Abdul Kalam. I think people are so lucky to get the degree from Abdul Kalam. I think you should understand his vision for the country. He wanted to give a lot of facilities to the rural areas. So that was his mission. So each leader has got their own vision, and I think probably the parliamentarians should implement their missions. I think that's what I feel. India is a great country. It's going to be definitely one of the biggest nation in this part of the country. Probably 2030, we are going to dictate terms to US and Russia. Probably that is the way the things are going. You have an excellent future, but you have to qualify for that. Don't always believe this degree is good enough to get a job. Don't have that kind of attitude. So it's only a beginning. You have to go a long way. So success is a journey, it's not a destination. You have to keep that in mind. I think J.N.N. has given excellent introduction about the views the leaders should have. I am very proud of it, and I am very, very happy to come to this college. My congratulations to all the graduates for getting their degree. And this degree is not only the hard work of you. We have got every reason to celebrate today, because it's 4 years of hard work. I congratulate you, but try to understand it is not only your hard work, it is the hard work of your parents and your teachers. Try to understand this. All the parents, I think in Indian system, I think I always say that in Anna University convocation I made that comments, gurus cannot be replaced by Googles. Definitely gurus, to make the Googles, they have to make the Googles. I think teachers should have the gurus, and teachers should know their responsibilities. They should be the role model for these young graduates. And I always expect excellent teachers. Wherever I go, if I come across with a good teacher, I always respect them. I think this is true with even our Prime Minister. He has got a lot of respect for me, because he thinks that I was a good teacher. So that is the thing I'm telling you. Whatever thing you do, be good in that. You will come up in your life. So this you have to keep it in mind. And with this degree, don't happy with it. And this is a Thanksgiving day to your parents and your teachers. I think probably I feel it's a celebration day, of course, but try to understand it's a Thanksgiving day to your teachers and your parents. And I think Indian culture is the best culture. Don't compromise with our culture. Don't always think the Western countries are doing good and Western culture is good. What is good, you take it up. Nothing wrong in that. But our culture, our family tradition, and our environment is very, very important. Try to understand and try to be an Indian and be proud of a Tamilian, be proud of an Indian. And I think it's up to you to come up to your life. Thank you very much for the opportunity. I have to go to Coimbatore. I don't think I can take more time. Thank you very much. Wish you all the best. Very kind of you. All the best.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring speech. Now it's time to acknowledge the talent of the brimming buddies for the fruit of success. Yes, the conferment of degrees.